We live, y'all. Yeah. Do something until the end, until 26 comes out. Join this league.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. And I hope you brought your rain gear with you as we are in for a wet one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a group with a lot to prove here today. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide out in motion. Now they're going to throw it. Grabbed on the outside. It's Erickson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got him downfield. Can anyone catch him? Finds the finish line for the touchdown. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes courtesy of the big play covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass.
Now they're freaking point on the play.
He'll bring it out. It's Santiago. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Fine.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Oh, he wants to be in there anyway. Supposed to be
Give to the running back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Wide open downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the fullback. At the 20, he's got space. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And you got to throw the fullbacks a bone occasionally, okay? Those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field, always blocking every single play, down in, down out. When you get those situations, you can give them the ball, give them a ball.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Got enough space.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, you failed on first and second, but on third down, you give it to the big fullback, and he does the rest. Lower the shoulder, lower the pads, run physical, and get in that end zone.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, running back on the move. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. A little screen to the running back. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll give it to the back. Pulls his way forward. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Going to the running game. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
How is he catching him?
Finally run out of bounds, but he has the this offense rolling with a first down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Give to the big fullback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Sticks it in his belly. And he hammers his way in for a touchdown.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 64 yards right down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bringing it out.
Yes,
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Pulled and fired complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best or where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
In the middle there.
Right back to it. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes it on the run. Hauls it in. And he's running in the open. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
With jet sweep pass. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this.
And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today.
Fullback's got it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. And now on second down for this offense. Give to the single back. At the 35, he's got room. The expressway is wide open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Offense getting set for first down. He'll try the left side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Getting some heat. And now the ball
get it.
Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. That ball was just lying there forever in the end zone, and the defense finally pounced on it.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Relax.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did.
This math is
The returner
terrible.
will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, we're kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
First down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it.
Somebody get in there.
Still in the pocket.
Oh my God.
Over the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or
What
reason
that was
why
on the back.
receivers should be that wide open, that deep
He
down
should
the field.
not do
Defense,
that.
they better check themselves.
Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The give to the tailback. Got room at the 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately...
Nothing but green ahead. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Why didn't you block him?
Down, and that's the final play of the half.
Why didn't I kick a field goal?
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Memphis. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
You got to speed this.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. A first down for the offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down.
I will not.
Give to the fullback. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Puts him in the spin cycle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Hand off to the fullback. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. And they're in for a touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Iowa is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 14 to Iowa State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Oh my God.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
That wasn't run. Freaking pass. Needed.
Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They get to the line quickly.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice gain to pick up the first down. You got to get more of that going moving forward because they have
Turn around. What are you doing? Who's
He's
behind
able to
you?
bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field.
And that pass
Dang it.
intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
And it up as you did.
Here comes the offense on first down.
I know about lead.
Running back searching for a hole. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Dude, block somebody. Anybody.
They lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's the handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Wait this out. Get some water. Fresh
Like old
sound.
school running games, this has been the game for you
Fresh
and a couple
sound.
of guys who starred through the first 3 periods.
Set down JoJo. Nothing.
As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Run it with the fullback. Stop at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got an open man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's got a touchdown.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point was good.
Yo, relax.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss.
No.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man. It's Erickson.
Well, that's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He looks that one in nicely. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Line gets set. 1st down. They'll run it. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Fighting off the defender. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Keep the backups in.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. It's Baxter. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He wants to throw. Trying to... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that ball and securing it.
And when you're on defense and it's wet, it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Who is this guy?
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down.
How are you throwing it over there?
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged on the outside, it's Hayward. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. Snares it outside, it's Erickson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Gets rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Erickson.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Get there.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Getting set for the point after. Right down
Come on, y'all. Discipline. Discipline.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Looking for a productive play on first down. The hand to the running back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football. He has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game.
You got
Trap was
game.
set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings.
We
I'm
all
not
win.
worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of times those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented.
Yes,
They're obviously
GG,
motivated.
SpongeBob,
I can't wait to see how they
game.
follow this up in their next game.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thanks for watching. Good night. Remember, love is for suckers.